Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to my fellow chingos. Welcome to Chimaek Hangout Season 2, where you sit back and relax while we breeze through on K-pop goodness from music to news and sometimes the culture of Korea. You're with me, Zaito, on this show, which is recorded on the 15th of September 2021. Before I forget, do check out Chimaek Hangout on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, and possible your other favorite podcast platform as well. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. It's been a while. It's been a while since we talked to each other, right? Alright. Welcome back, guys, into episode 10 of this podcast itself. Wow, it's been a while. I go on a break, I'm back, and let's get it started. Alright, for today's podcast, we have 3 songs only, which is basically reason I record earlier, which I may have missed out 1 to 2 songs. Alright, so for this week, we have Lehigh with Red Lipstick, followed by LALISA, and lastly MONSTA X, One Day. And followed by 3 news, which I feel like I really need to let you guys in a little bit on this news. The first news that I have is ISAC 2021 cancelled, or should I say ISAC 2021 cancelled itself, followed by My Life is Over. What the hell am I talking about? We will get into that. And lastly, a spin-off mini-series continues for the Journey to the West. Basically, we have more spin-off series on this. Alright, without further ado, let's get into our news here. So for our first news that we have, we are talking about the cancellation of Idol Star Athlete Championship for this Chuseok 2021. Alright, so pretty much MBC had already giving out rumors, which was actually reported exclusively by Sports Seoul, that MBC will be cancelling their ISAC 2021 due to the ongoing pandemic itself in Korea, specifically within the greater Seoul region, since the event required a large number of people which are idols in one area, which is very burden for organizers to actually do this to maintain everyone's safety. So last year, instead of track and field sports, MBC decided to hold an esports competition and a puppy version, both without spectators, which was kind of interesting, but from what I seen and heard, there weren't a lot of people watching, especially for the puppy version. Esport I seen a lot, and quite a lot of people were actually impressed by the idols' gaming skill for some of them. So instead of that, there were rumors that say that MBC will focus on their newest program, Wall Idol, where contestants will compete in battles of stamina, skills, and potential in an outdoor settings as they fight for a spot in an unannounced debut lineup, which I'm not really sure what is this going, but at the moment, hope this is true because MBC has yet to actually confirm Sports Seoul's report on this thing. Hopefully they will confirm it soon, or pretty much maybe they have already confirmed when this is released to you guys to listen to. Alright, so followed by that, we have a next news talking about My Life is Over. What am I talking about? Pretty much I'm talking about the former after school member Lizzie, which actually got involved in a drunk driving incident in this past May. So she got involved. 4 months followed the accident. Lizzie has taken the time to formally apologize for the incident that happened to all of her Instagram followers on a live that is, and a lot of members actually, a lot of the members of the fans are actually worried about her. because she was actually appearing tearful appearance, apologizing, saying that she has disappointed everyone, and followed by sharing that she originally wrote out her apology. It didn't seem like it was enough. Lizzie also revealed her honest thoughts about her situation, stating that she feels like her life is actually over. Why so that this thing is actually happening? Well, due to the inaccuracy of the media and how they portray her accident. To be honest, this is what she actually mentioned, that the taxi driver didn't get injured severely, but the media wrote articles saying that he did. It seems like they want her to die, is what she said. So I'm not really sure on how she actually do, but as of now, she actually plead with the public to forgive her by stating everyone goes through a hard time at some time in their life. And this is what I would like to talk about a little bit, because as she said, people are telling me to take my life regards to this situation. I know I make a mistake. I know I was in the wrong. She is sorry. It's as much as I can say on this, because I can't say much on how this is done, but as all have been said, this happened around on May itself, and she was tested with a high blood alcohol level of around 0.08%, which was quite high. So her driver license was actually cancelled due to this. She was taken into custody and she cooperated for the whole investigation. So until recently, she was away from the spotlight. And let's talk about this. Media, we can't control. If they want to do it this way, it's their own thing to do. It's their job. We can't control it. But as netizen, as the public, I will just say one thing. If you are a listener to this and you have heard about this, you feel bad, you feel that she must take her life away, ask yourself, have you ever did something that made yourself feel guilty? I know on her side, it may be something much more massive, something that shouldn't have happened. Yes, I understand on that. That is something that usually happens to a lot of people. But for you, I would like to ask you, have you ever have some situation that, well, you think to yourself that, I've done a very, very bad thing. Oh yes. But you're out of the public eye is one thing. You're a keyboard warrior is one thing. I can't say much to that. However, what I can say is karma is everywhere. If what you did have already affected someone, and especially in Korea, in an entertainment society of theirs, it's very, very pressure. I've seen so many things happen. Everything about mental health is, well, nowadays a very big thing, especially in Korea, in their entertainment world. It's a very, very big thing to be said. So in the case that you are someone who actually just go, this is how they do it, this is how that, well, all I can say is, well, karma is there. Once it hits you, good luck. I'll say that much, and that's all. Alright, with that, that's all the news that I have for now. Let's move on into our music. Talking about music, first of all, we have Lihai here, debuted on 2012 under YG Entertainment, currently with AOMG with her latest comeback only, and currently we are talking about another song from that album itself. And for this year, she won R&B Track of the Year award for a previous song, Holo. So talking about this song itself, I would just like to say, dance, dance, dance. With resound calls for moving to the beats of the song featuring Young Mira. This song itself is something very, very interesting to me. I'll say that much. Because a lot of songs that we listen to nowadays doesn't have this kind of flow itself. And when we talk more into a song, I just like to say Lihai sing about layering her trustable red lips in the song as she gets into the party mode. The music video starts with her sitting in the old style pink theme room as she flips through the channel on her TV while landing on a lipstick commercial. It's as much as I can say in regards to this song. She is transferred to an elevator full of people around whom she has to wear a mask, eventually grooving to the music with them. Back in her room again, caution is thrown out of the window with hordes of people joining her. So when we talk about these people, we can see fellow AOMG artists like J-Park, Simon Dominic, Grey, Loco, Code, Chasung, and DJ Pumpkin make cameo as the elevator passengers. And in here, I would say that Yomira, that I say featuring in here, has a rotating rap that is followed by Lehigh getting down to party business, moving herself to the catchy number. She keeps on layering the lipstick and messing up as steamy kiss actually happen. Ooh la 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 la. All I can say is, wow, a steamy kiss seriously happened here. That is shocking. And talking about all of this, it happens in the elevator in the music video. The music video is kind of fun to actually watch in here, to be honest with you guys. And when you look into the lyrics itself, it says this way as well. Red lipstick, lay it on. So dance, 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 keep on. Dance, 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 people. Red lipstick, even it gets messy because of you. Just dance. I won't finish the lyrics. You understand what we are talking about. Continuing with the clips of the various dancers performing, I know that Lehigh doesn't have a lot of performance-wise ability, I should say, but with the clips of various dancers performing, Lehigh start dancing in the post-credit scene brings a little bit of fun to the ending of the MV itself, which I would say it was a great way the MV played the story of the lyrics, which can be said the love party life, as how I describe the music video to be. Through the whole song and the MV, I always I would say this, hope for a single that continues the enticing energy of 1, 2, 3, 4 and I'm Different. Embracing the K-pop current retro trend, this song is actually answering that call. Although it's a side track, it's a good enough way to vote so. I wouldn't have expected that she will actually venture to hear as a B-side track song down this route, and that half the fun of the track, the funky sing, actually deposed listener into the past with musical touch from the 80s and 90s. The production casts a familiar tone, but not overplayed in hand, I would say. At the same time, lipstick melody felt more in depth to the early 20s. This trio actually brings a much more influenced work, especially well as the legendary Yongmira ties everything together very, very nice with a 2-punch, double punch rap. The rap was so nice. The rap verse, oh my god. Her vocal suited so much to this material, especially as the electro squirrel swap, I should say, adding a bright party atmosphere to the song. It was so nice that I enjoyed the whole song. I was wondering, why isn't this song the main title song instead? It would be such a great way that I should put it in. Why is it instead a sidetrack? I was wondering. If you guys are wondering as well, or you guys maybe have an answer to it, maybe you guys can put inside the comment, or just maybe leave it inside my DM, my private message me on Instagram, Twitter. Just let me know. Alright, with that, we will end part 1 here. Let's go on a short break and come back on part 2. Let's go.
Hello guys, like what you're listening to? Please do follow us on our Facebook, Twitter and Instagram page. Links on the description, and let's move on to part 2.
Ooh, that was a nice short break that we have there. Welcome back guys to part 2 of episode 10. Alright, So moving on into our news here, we talk about the spin-off series of the Journey to the West. So this mini spin-off series that we have here, we have already gone through multiple members. And the next star that we have on the mini series will be An Jae-hyung, a member that I've been hoping for to have a mini series because, as you know, the PD himself is well known a lot, and via his new channel, or should I say a channel that has been well known already, Channel Full Moon, his YouTube channel. After a recent read out of the series Song Mi-ho's Lost, which is basically starring Venus Song Mi-ho in the series where he transformed into a genius, so-called genius detective and solve mystery cases. Most of it which occur at his own house or at Kyo-hyun's house. I have no idea why is it. Maybe due to pandemic they are doing it. So now, upcoming series will be with our new star here. Mission is to master all sports in the world. Our star here will visit some Korean's best athlete, receive lessons to cure his unathletic body. Wow, I am looking forward to see what happens, and maybe in future when we have a new series of new Journey to the West, I will like to see how it will actually go. Will it be a better way to actually say so, or nothing will change? I have no idea, but looking forward to the series itself. And for you guys to know, it will start pretty much on 1st of October, 10:30 p.m. KST, which will be aired on TVN before airing as a full episode on his own channel, Channel Full Moon. So if you guys want to watch it first, watch it on TVN. After that, you can watch it on the YouTube channel. Alright, moving forward to our next star music here. First of all, I'd like to say is welcoming Lisa, debut on 2016 under YG Entertainment as the girl group Blackpink. Currently debuted as a solo with the song LALISA. So, rather than returning with a full group comeback, Blackpink 2021 has been the group delivering their long-promised solo songs. This past spring marks the release of Rose's first solo, and now Lisa has dropped her self-referral song LALISA. To be honest with you guys, YG Entertainment has a long history of idol rappers going solo with acts like G-Dragon, CL, Mino, paving a path towards lasting success. Generally, if I need to be honest with you guys, I'm less drawn to songs that exist to only sell the artist, like this song itself. And with that said, you may be wondering why I'm including this song in here, right? Why am I including it? Why is there anything to recommend about this song? Since I'm not really into this kind of songs. To be honest with you guys, I took a step back, removing away those biased thoughts of mine. I actually find that the instrumental and the dance performance to be very, very meaningful and interesting, as I see element of those Thai vibes, Thai dance actually included in the song and dance as well. And I remember correctly, basically few days back, I saw an interview where she actually mentioned this as well. Additional, she actually donned a Thailand traditional costume as well. For the whole 3 minutes plus of the MV, I can say that it's an awesome present for Blinks, as the visual shots and edit can be said top notch, with the theme of Lisa telling us how badass she is. All I can say is, badass she is, oh yeah. Which pretty much the lyrics is all about it. I would say that Lisa is a great rapper and her momentum shifting verse are a easy stand to it. And as simple as the chorus, it's damn catchy to be honest. But There's nothing here that hasn't been done better in other songs, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, this statement can be said as a whole for Blackpink itself. The girls is now known as multi-talent, but recently, to appeal to the vast global fan base, it has its own pitfall as well. And too often, the group songs feel like an afterthought to the whole thing. More attention is given to the visual, ensuring promotion deals than the music itself. I know that they Teddy put a lot of effort into music, but to me, it doesn't have any meaning to it at all. With the world at their hand currently, this girl could actually be carving out an incredible songs that can push the industry forward, or even if giving their creativity more like a rainbow color. Like if I need to give a better example, I would say Twice. Twice itself are writing lyrics by themselves, even though they do not produce any. But for this, I do not see much of that happening. I do see some songs being written, but not as much as how I wish they do. So at the moment, all I can say is everything is a letdown by material that they feel tired and predictable for me, that is. I'm not so sure for them, but I can say it is very constant that I can feel that maybe some of the songs, they do feel that way. In other words, LALISA is a badass song, but sounded corporate to appeal to basically the vast global fan base. But it is still an enjoyable song with condition of listening to it with the music video, for me that is. As the song only can be tiring, and this last part is my opinion to be said once again, since as I said in the beginning, I'm not really drawn to songs that exist only to sell for the artist, on the artist, and artist itself. The end. Alright, moving on to our next song here with MONSTA X. Debuted on 2015 under Starship Entertainment, won several awards like Best Group, Best Performance, as well as Bongsan Awards to name a few for the year 2020 and 2021. MONSTA X had been doing very well. I just need to give those two sounds. So talking about K-pop world or K-pop society currently, we can see that transitioning into English market is normal and continue with MONSTA X. Not surprised. The most recent group in the genre to sing outside of their usual Korean songs. Well, I can say that Western pop consumption is still very minimum for me compared to K-pop and J-pop, to be honest. But I'm pleasant that Billboard Top 100 doesn't feel like a total stranger anymore at the moment. We've seen K-pop's groups are in there, even solos are in there, which is very nice. However, one thing hasn't changed. I'm still not really sold on K-pop act entering the US market with English song materials. I wish and hope that they enter it with Korean songs. Why not? I don't need them to actually pull out something like an act of generic top 40 fare as well as Americans have. I just need them to be in there to feel accomplished. For me, I would say Twice, to be honest. I don't see how that's something to be bragged about, but I'm impressed on how this song actually grew within the past week, to be honest. That I will say. The video for this music video itself is introspective and a melancholic song contemplating a romantic relationship that went wrong while singing in various rooms of an empty house. In one room, television set flickers. In the dining room, wine glass breaks and a suspense in the air as if time is frozen. The video actually concludes with all 6 members in the parking lot gazing at the fireworks, mesmerizing, illuminating the night sky. The tune and lyrics paint a better picture, showing it about having a loss or broken with someone, and the feeling of knowing that it may feel better at some point, but you are stuck in your current emotion and not able to realize that. The lyrics, I'll just give you guys a bit. This is basically from the pre-verse itself. I tried to forget you, how your body felt, your head on my chest, the summer in the hills. I wish you the best with someone new, but they will never love you like I do. That is at much. A love song, bittersweet, I would say, for this. And the music video had multiple heart offense. Is what I heard and read, to be honest. I'll say that first. I can agree with that 100%. The fusion of generic K-pop ballad with 90s English pop is how I will overall describe the song. Once again, the music video gives those vibes as well. It fits perfectly for millennials and for those who are born on the beginning or the early of Gen Z. If you guys know, like Backstreet Boys, I guess is one of the group, or Westlife, is very close to that, but with a twist of K-pop in the fusion of it. So overall, to this song, it is a very good song to listen to. If you have a chance, among all these 3 songs, to be honest with you guys, I would say Lehigh, then MONSTA X, lastly LALISA. That's my bias rating for this podcast with these 3 episodes, with these 3 songs. So talking about that, basically on next episode we will end here. Since I only have 3 songs, next episode itself, I think I'll be covering Mamamoo for sure, which is released tomorrow on Thursday. You guys may have listened to it. Wait for me to talk about it because I heard good things about it from the teasers. Alright, so like usual, like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're watching from YouTube. Do follow us on our podcast platform and you will be updated whenever we update it. Last what I'd like to say, don't confuse your attitude with your personality, because your personality is who you are and your attitude depends on who you are. That's all I will say. Annyeong guys, and see you guys next week.